this is Alex from Cephable, and in this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you all about global and device controls. Global controls allow you to control different things within Cephable using just your voice. This includes things like starting voice controls, pausing, switching to dictation mode, changing your baseline for camera controls, and so much more. These are separate from your control profiles, and so you can use controls from your profile and global controls at the same time. As an example, I have my voice controls running right now, but they're currently paused. Now I could resume my voice controls by either clicking the resume button here, or I can actually use a global command with the microphone to say start listening and have it resume listening. Check it out. Start listening. And now that it's listening, I can start using commands. I can also pause it by saying stop listening. Stop listening. And it paused right away. So pretty cool. You can actually use these commands even while your voice controls are paused. I can also do things like switch to dictation mode, change my camera settings in terms of my baseline and things like that too. For example, if I click start camera, we have my camera controls running. Start listening. Update baseline. And you can see that because I said update baseline, the baseline in my camera controls change. Watch it again. You can see the blue face for my baseline. And then when I say update baseline, it'll update just like that. How cool. You can edit these commands as well. Or if you just want to see what they are, you can scroll down and go to edit global controls from the homepage. Here, you'll be able to see all the different things you can do. You can change your current profile by name. So for example, I could say switch profile to Microsoft Word or switch profile to mouse controls. Whatever names you have for your profiles, you can switch to them by name. You can also see things like pausing voice controls like we did, resuming voice controls, starting dictation, starting optimistic mode, updating your camera baseline, switching your camera, and more. If you wanted to change these, let's say, for example, instead of pausing voice controls by saying stop listening or pause listening, I can go in here and click edit, and I can either change these, delete them, or even add another one. So for example, I could say mute voice controls. And now with mute voice control set, I could say that to pause, and then I could say resume voice, or start listening again in order to have my voice control start. Pretty cool. You can customize any of these things to work best for you, while at the same time being able to edit your profiles. If you have any conflicts with the potential controls here, things like start listening or stop listening, and you're using them in a profile somewhere, you'll also see indications for that. For example, I have start dictation and stop dictation as commands that I use in a profile for Microsoft PowerPoint. I can then go into this profile, remove that, or even just change it in my global controls too, whatever works best for you. Check out some of our other tutorials on editing profiles, using global controls, and even automatic profile switching too.